One more. We got one more. Actually, this is for the interim WC World Title. So next time we're going to be holding 4, not just 3.
Or do you want those people?
We want them all. We want them all. I think these guys have a lot of balls, and they'll definitely fight David. Not like the ones at 168. You know, we train extremely hard for this fight. David, yeah.
That's also a good idea. Thank you.
Oh, lo tiene Joselito. Joselito lo tiene. Yeah, you know, we train super hard for this fight, and every fight we have to look impressive in order to keep getting better and better and better. I think David has a lot to prove still. He's only 27 years old, and we just gotta keep winning impressively, you know, in order to keep fighting the best at 175 and 168.
What's the highest weight class you think David could go?
I think, you know, to be honest with you, I think he could definitely go to heavyweight. That's the plan. And maybe when he's about 30 years old, 31 years old, that's the plan, to go to heavyweight. But we're going to keep going to this division little by little.
Mr. Benavidez, when you hear your son talk to you about, you know, how you raised him and praise you the way he did, what's that mean to you?
You know, it's very touching. You know, at the end of the day, I didn't know nothing about boxing when I came in. I just wanted to show them how to defend themselves. For some reason, I thought I was going to die. So I thought before I die, I'm going to get them strong, you know, so they don't go through what I went through when I was young. And never thought about boxing, you know. And things just kept going. And now they're world champions, both of them. And in reality, I feel bad sometimes because they didn't have a childhood. You know, all the time they were training to get better for life. And but now that they're world champions, I feel a little bit better. But it was tough. It was hard. And I don't know. Maybe if I would do it again over, I would do it a little bit different.
So we just spoke with Alex, and I asked him about the skill set of David and everything, and he said he's a complete fighter, but if he can point something out, that would be his fault.
Yeah, a lot of people, Alex is a great fighter. You know, he's a very dangerous fighter. We prepare for Alex extremely hard. You know, he has a lot of talent. He was an Olympian. He was a world champion. He only has one defeat. Everybody thinks about David that he has bad footwork. On this fight, you're going to see the bad work that he has, bad footwork. You know, we've been working a lot. We listen to the people. We hear what people say about his defense, his footwork, and all that. So guess what? We've been focusing on that a lot. We don't take it offensively, but we've been working a lot, and you're going to see that new David with a lot of footwork, and we haven't really had to use it because David's a pressure fighter, but we are going to find somebody that's stronger than him, so we're going to have to use our feet and try to use some angles, and we've been working on that a lot.
Jose, I know this is your first fight at 175, but how do you feel about David being on the pound for pound list now? Do you think it should be on?
I think we still need a lot of work to be done. You know, the only way that we could get that title is by fighting Canelo, but he did not give us the opportunity to prove ourselves. I think Canelo's a hell of a fighter. It would be super hard for somebody to do what Canelo has done in boxing. My respects to his team and his manager and the way that they have done things. He's a very disciplined guy, and but we wanted to fight the best. We won't know until we fight the best where we're at.
You said you would have done it differently. His question, what would you have done differently?
I would give him more love, you know, because at the end of the day, when you ask me that question, sometimes I couldn't tell my kids I love you because I thought I was going to make them weak, you know, and I want them to be animals. I want them to be like what they are now, animals. And I probably would have changed that. That's a big thing. I never told them when they were little that I love them. And I think they kept that in their heart, and to this day, sometimes, you know, but now, these days, as many times as I can every day, I tell them how much I love them.
What about your grandsons? Do you tell them that now too?
You know, he told me to train my grandson, and I'm like, no, I don't think I could go through this anymore. I don't think I could do it, because to train somebody, you have to have a cold heart. You can't really think about what they're going through. Sometimes they gotta bleed, they gotta get cuts and get injured. But you know, he's doing it on his own, so I feel real good about that, because I don't think I have the heart anymore to put somebody through all that pain.